it's been a long time coming. Been waiting for this one. Rocha versus Kalinowski. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this one. Now, 1 second here. There we go. I'm just making sure it's all good. All right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. Now, these two have not actually gone head-to-head with each other. And I start at the very beginning of the match. So, yeah, I watched the intro stuff. And, yeah, they said these two have not faced head-to-head with each other. Rocha even said, yeah, you beat me in teams, but single is not teams. You don't got your partner to rely on now. You just got to rely on yourself. And I think Kalinowski's gotten cocky, I think. He really has. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's earned that geekdom belt, even though I would love to see Rachel keep it. They earned that team championship fair and square by one question they would have lost. But at the same time, how long can you hold those belts before you get a little cocky? And I think Kalinowski honestly has gotten a little cocky in recent years, ever since, he kind of went, rogue. But without further ado, let's get ready to Schmoedown. I'll be playing along just like always. Ding ding.
All right, gentlemen, leading off the questioning will be my compatriot to the right, Mr. Bradfield.
All right, in the category of animated movies. Who voices Boss Baby in the 2017 film The Boss Baby?
You know, it's so funny. We have
by the way, seeing as I just answered that, I will be getting a whiteboard to write down on later on. Get me one for my girlfriend. I suggest she wants to join me for the team ones, and she looks, or just join me for these. She said she'd love to really like to do that.
John Rocha.
Alec Baldwin.
Correct.
Alec Baldwin.
Mike Kalinowski had it.
That was a softball one.
1 point apiece as we move into our next category, and that would be directors.
I hate directors.
And your question is...
Don't ask me who directed.
Roland Emmerich directed this 2013 action film starring Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx.
White House Down.
The Rockets now.
Now, you see, when it comes to director questions, if you ask me, director directed this, I'll have a much easier time than asking who directed that. But White House Down is the answer.
Look at his hairline.
Don't talk about airlines on this show. Ben's down. Mike Kalinowski.
The Beast's favorite movie over Olympus Has Fallen, White House Down.
It is White House Down, John Rocha.
No, sir. No, sir.
John Rocha, your answer.
Yeah, I have to agree with Mike. White House Down is terrible compared to Olympus Has Fallen.
All right, well, at least they can agree on something.
I actually never saw it either.
2 points apiece as we mercifully move on.
All right, in the category of dramas. Who played Gandhi in the 1982 historical drama Gandhi?
Ben Kingsley. He won his Oscar for that, I believe, or at least a Oscar for that, I believe.
I got my
also Alec Baldwin.
Also Alec
He's
Baldwin.
very versatile.
Yeah,
he's very versatile.
Do a lot. 5.
Play Mini World.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, John Rocha.
Ben Kingsley.
It is Ben Kingsley.
Yep.
And Mike?
Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley.
Also would accepted Sir Ben Kingsley.
Also known as
Sir Ben
Kingsley.
So going head to head. Now, by the way, if you're wondering who I want to win,
on the front lines.
wait, I have to ask a question.
Action adventure.
Action adventure. Okay.
Your action adventure question: what action franchise features such characters as Jim Phelps, Owen Davian, and Ilsa Faust?
Ilsa Faust.
Thank you. I was a little nervous.
I could tell you.
Mission Impossible.
Well, no, that was building suspense.
It was the Ilsa Faust one I was able to get on. By the by, I'm rooting more for Rocha than I am Kalinowski, obviously.
That gets to the line a lot. Pens down, Mike.
I asked that while you were talking there, Ellis.
Yeah, I think that he did.
What's that?
He asked for a repeat right at 1.
All right.
Yeah.
I was in the midst of conversation with a colleague.
You got it.
What action franchise features such characters as Jim Phelps, Owen Davian, and Ilsa Faust? All right, anyway, so the Rockets get to the line a lot.
Yeah.
Harden,
90%.
are they changing the traveling rule for him?
I don't know. He's got a new
Pretty
move.
sure it's Mission
Have you seen
Impossible
the new move?
franchise.
New move.
I'm going to stick with it.
Phenomenal.
4. Is it 2.5 steps? 3.
I've only actually seen
1.
The first
Hands
one,
down.
the third
Mike,
one,
My favorite franchise of all time, Mission Impossible.
fifth and sixth
All right,
one.
Mission Impossible, John Rocha?
Nope, don't have it.
Did not have it, so Mike.
One time with
takes
Mike,
the
I'm ahead of
lead
Rocha.
by a point.
Oh,
He
man.
still has a perfect round halfway through round number 1.
I mean, and it's a round 2 match like this. It is going to be a game of inches.
By the
One
by,
question could make the entire-
for those of you who are new to how I do it, I'm answering the questions, but I've got it
All right,
split
your
by
next
Mike
question,
and
gentlemen, in the category of fantasy sci-fi.
and Rocha's questions.
What
So
2007 fantasy adventure film stars Charlie Cox, Claire Danes, and Michelle Pfeiffer?
Stardust.
Fan of all 3.
I've actually never seen Stardust. I hear it's really
Yeah.
good.
Big
Here's very good.
Grease 2 guy?
Big. Grease 2.
You were about to say yes.
You know what?
5,
I am.
4, 3,
Where do you think I got this hairstyle?
2, 1. Pens down, John Rocha.
Stardust?
It is Stardust. John
Stardust.
and Mike both have Stardust.
I'm still tired of
5
Mike,
to 4,
man.
Kalinowski
I'm still
remains
going
perfect,
strong
nipping
against
in his
Mike.
heels, trailing by just
Then Rocha's
one.
only
Our
one
next
behind.
category, let's do it together, crowd. Comedies. They don't get sick
That's
of
right.
it. They've never gotten sick of it, or the viewer at home. For 1 point, what 1980s crime comedy film stars Nicolas Cage and Holly Hunter?
80s crime
You
comedy.
keep up with this.
Holly Hunter and Nick Cage.
Succession show.
Raising Arizona?
No.
Popped into that. She's really good. She's,
I think it's Raising Arizona, isn't it?
I'm waiting for that next national
who's
treasure.
not a Nick Cage?
I don't normally attribute Nicolas Cage to
It was on
comedy.
page 23.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mike Kalinowski.
Raising Arizona.
Correct for a point. John
Yeah.
Rocha to
Raising
match
Arizona.
him. He got it.
All right.
6 to 5.
I am still going feet
This is
for
the
feet
kind of
with
round
Mike.
two
Because
gamesmanship
that
we
would be the
expect.
one I'd really be facing.
All right,
I'd love to
gentlemen, your
fight
next
Rocha.
category,
Don't get me
horror
wrong.
thriller.
It's the one I,
What name is used to refer to the killer in 1995's Seven?
John Doe.
7?
Correct.
7.
Yeah, I would love to go up against Rocha, but Kalinowski's the one I actually want
It's
to.
really creative.
Because,
Really-
of the two of
It's
them,
like
I
boys
really
with
like
a-
Rocha. Kalinowski's just kind of become a bit of a smug ass.
1. Pens down.
Don't know.
John Rocha
Do not
does
know
not have it. Mike Kalinowski.
John Doe.
It is John Doe.
Okay, that's huge.
It is John Doe, and so now it's a 2-point gash. But more importantly, Mike Kalinowski could be looking at a perfect game if he can get this last question in round number 1 correct. To the field, I say movie release dates
Oh,
is the category and the query therein. What year saw the release of Dumb and Dumber?
Dumb and Dumber. Oh, and Mike has to struggle on.
Dumb and Dumber is
Ah, that's
one of the greatest
early
comedies.
90s?
People who are wrong. Where do you start?
92?
You know, I'm more of a Christmas Vacation.
I'm just going to throw one out there. 92. I know it's early 90s.
Dumb and Dumber also.
Or
has
late
something else.
80s.
Pens down?
Maybe I'm completely wrong.
Mike Kalinowski?
1994.
It is
That's
1994.
Oh,
John Rocha.
No.
He didn't
96.
have- 96.
Ah, he had 96.
He did the mask in 94 as well.
That year that we
Lucky
had
him.
never see
Lucky him.
again.
Lucky him.
Jim Carrey.
So I got
Jason,
7.
The Mask,
You know what? And
and
it's not
all
like
in
the
that
last
year.
time where I
And so now it
screwed
is
up
8
so
to
bad on one
5.
of those questions. Would
Rocha
have had a
trails
perfect round and
Kalinowski
would have
by
matched them
moment, but
point
he
for
did
point
have
in
a
the
perfect round
the
number
perfect
one.
round question.
We're used to seeing from Mike at
I'll
this
still
point.
answer this
So
one. I
Mike,
can't
you're now
count
going to
on
get a
my
bonus
score,
question.
though.
Brad's going to ask it. You don't need to write it down. Just give your answer within 15 seconds whenever you're ready.
All right, Mike, here's your bonus question. Which MCU film has the line, "Doth Mother know you
The original
wear
Avengers. Come on, Mike. It's one of your
The
strengths.
Avengers.
That's correct.
9 to 5. And
a hell of a
much
lead.
like that classic Dolly Parton.
Now, here's
James
where
Bond
it's
really
going to be a
Dolly
little
film,
different.
we are working
They're
hard up
each
here
going to
at
get
the
their
desk
own
to keep up
separate
with all these correct
questions.
answers. Flying Rocha,
So
a
I'll be
5-point. That's
answering.
nothing to sneeze
That's
at
why I have
round
it
number
split.
one,
So
but
when Mike gets his
Kalinowski,
questions, I'll
again, a
answer for
perfect
Mike's
round.
questions.
And
When
now,
Rocha
Brad, we
gets
get into
Rocha's
round
questions, I'll
two.
answer for
Could
Rocha's questions.
Kalinowski do it again?
Oh,
and
my
spin
Lord.
Jimmy
If I
Bond?
steal from Rocha, I'll add it on to
Been going
Mike's.
this-
And if I steal from Mike, I'll add it on to
3 matches in a row, I
Rocha's.
believe, or something to that effect.
been
Stats
epic.
fan would know. Frankie Stats would know it, but if he gets James Bond, I actually might walk out of the studio.
Then
I think I might quit.
I am.
That's true.
prepared,
Mike's
although I
just
would
for
rather
some
announce the
reason
rest
been
of
able
the
to get
match with you
James
by my
Bond
side. As we get to
every
round number 2, this is the
frickin'
wheel round. Gentlemen,
time.
the Wheel of Fate,
Like,
Doom, and
what
Justice.
the
You'll know
hell?
10 different categories of movie trivia Schmoedown know-how, as well
As you see the rules here, they'll get 4
competitors'
questions, each
preferred
2
spinner's
points.
choice
They can
and
go
the
to multiple
fan favorite
choice, but only
opponent's
counts as
choice.
1 point at
Once we
that
settle on a
point.
category, 4
So everyone
questions.
uses the word point,
lie
they're stealing
therein.
is
Each
allowed.
question is worth 2 points. There is no penalty for missing a question. However,
Assuming the
stealing is
opponent,
available
you give
in round
a
number 2. So if you're not sure of the
incorrect answer. Now,
you can ask
Rocha's
for multiple choice.
hardly
We'll
down
give you
and
4
out,
options,
down and
which
out
is the
yet. He
correct
could
answer.
still
At that
very
point, the value of
easily
the question
make a
goes down to
4-point
one.
deficit is pretty
Mike
big, but it all
Kalinowski,
depends
you're
on the
sitting in
category you
challenge
get and how well
position, yet
the
you
other
have
person
those
knows
two
the
belts
categories
as
you get.
championships.
Oh
And you
yeah,
have a
Erwin and
4-point
Bibiani
lead,
is
so it is up to
the
you
one that just popped
whether
up
you'd
today.
like
I'll
to
be
spin
doing a
first
reaction
or
to that
defer
in a little
to your
while.
beheaded opponent.
I don't want to break tradition, so I'm going to spin first.
He's going to spin first,
I,
and we know what he's looking for,
And
Brad.
I didn't know this. I didn't know we couldn't take spinners and opponents off the wheel. I wanted to take it off there. I wanted to be fair, but we're not allowed to.
Well, only
In
on
the
championship
championship,
matches.
I didn't know.
You have two
I
belts.
wanted-
You think you'd know that? All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Said from a guy
like,
who's
is that
won
happening
some
first?
belts in his
New
time.
champ.
Championships. All right, here we go.
James Bond. I swear to God, if he gets James Bond again,
Just whoever spins, please.
because
do it from the
quite
wheel, not
frankly,
the thinking.
don't get me wrong, it's the way the cookie
There
crumbles.
it
go.
is. There it is.
But it's not really
Could
showing
it be
your
once again
knowledge
James
that much
Bond?
if you continually
Everybody's
get the
favorite
same
spy. He
category
travels the
over
world.
and
His
forget
favorite
Bernard Lee.
cocktail
over
is an
again.
ice cold Coors Light.
Because he's got both
Round
Bond
and
and
round
a
it goes.
spinner's
Well,
choice.
I've seen a lot of
Oh,
these.
you
get
Brad.
one or
He's
the
like a
other.
Coors Light
Again?
drinker.
I've heard it both
How
ways.
is that possible?
We could be looking at, and you know what? If he gets spinner's choice, he's going to go to Bond.
Oh.
Movie quotes.
Lord.
I take movie quotes.
Movie quotes. This is
Yeah.
a tough one. This
Now,
is a tough decision.
I don't
I
think.
will
Yeah,
say
most
all
people
four
probably
movie quote
wouldn't. I
questions
would
are
take
from the
movie
world of
quotes.
James Bond. I
Yeah.
think that's okay. You want to spin, or do you want to keep it? He's going to go again? All right. Now, the last time we saw Mike Kalinowski competing against Janine and
Yeah, see, I actually, because I just like quoting movies, so that's something that's just ingrained in my body. So I actually have no issue taking movie quotes. I wouldn't get every quote
Alright,
that's
so-
said, but yeah.
to get James Bond and to force
All right,
Brad
slowing
Gilmore to
down
exit the
here.
studio.
Slowing down. It's not looking like it's supposed to
Oh,
It's
man.
Brad?
No.
Are
Brad,
you
don't
kidding?
leave me. Don't
No.
leave me.
Okay.
be. Nope, it's definitely.
Oh, my
Oh, it
goodness.
is. Leo! Oh, no,
Classic.
classics. Ooh,
Okay, the
this could
streak
be
is
interesting.
broken.
That's right.
This could be
It's
interesting.
broken.
Let's see what happens.
This is going to be a rough one.
Oh, yeah, he
Mike, I'll
knows
be
the
asking
crap.
you your questions. John, Brad's going to be asking
All
you your
right.
questions.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not good
Mike,
at
in
this
the
either.
world
The
of
classics aren't a strength of mine.
classics, your
All right.
first question for 2 points. In the film Goldfinger. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just a little bit. Just a little.
You know, it's funny
It
for
is-
you out there.
It is a classic film. It'd be fair to have this.
Next time you have sex, I'm sitting at the end of the
Mike,
bed.
for 2 points. In the world of classics, your first question of 4. Who directed 1964's Doctor Strangelove?
Crap. I do not know.
Would actually be a good title.
And I should know that one, I feel like.
Multiple choice, please.
But I don't know.
Is it A, Blake Edwards?
No.
B, Franklin J. Schaffner? C, Stanley Kubrick? Or D,
Was it
Ollie
Stanley
Kremer?
Kubrick? I'm going to say Kubrick. I feel like that was a Kubrick film, wasn't it? I'm going with Kubrick.
D?
That is incorrect. John, I'm going to give you your options again.
Stanley
is it
Kubrick.
A, Blake Edwards?
Stanley Kubrick.
It is Stanley
That is
Kubrick.
correct.
For a point.
Woo, I got it right.
Good
And
steal. Big steal.
that's the other thing, Brad, is that not only is classics maybe not Kalinowski's strong suit, it is a strength of Rocha's. So we'll see how
So,
the rest
if you
of this
ca-
goes.
so yeah, I got that
your
one
next
right,
question,
Mike. I'm catching you. I'm catching you, baby.
Who plays squadron leader and prison escape organizer Roger Big X Bartlett in the 1963
Steve
film,
McQueen.
The Great Escape?
Steve McQueen?
That is incorrect for a
Huh?
2-point steal, John
Oh.
Rocha.
Can you read the choices? Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, can you read the question again? Sorry. Oh, no, I already heard it.
The question was asked already.
The
Sorry,
question was
sorry,
asked.
sorry.
We cannot give you multiple choice
I'm so
options.
used to going to multiple choice.
You would know these, buddy. You would know these rules.
I don't know.
Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can I ask for a repeat?
You can use a
Oh,
repeat.
no. Am I allowed to use it or no?
No,
You are.
JT.
A little bit of part-timer setting in for John
Oh,
Rocha
sorry
right
about
now.
that. Or
Yeah,
should I
the-
just answer? Is that better if I just answer? Go for it.
Yes.
Fine. James Garner.
Mercifully, we're done with this question. Richard Attenborough
Ah.
Yes.
is the
Yeah.
answer. Sir Richard Attenborough
I wouldn't have got it.
is the answer.
I think anyone would naturally think Steve McQueen.
I mean, that could have been a big steal for him.
Could have
If
maybe
you haven't
caused
seen
some
the movie.
memory, but we have 2 questions left for Mike in this round. Your penultimate question in the world of classics. Who directed the Cary Grant classic, His Girl Friday?
Hey, why is it always with directing questions? I have no idea.
Choice?
I'd go multiple choice too.
Multiple choice?
Yes,
Is
please.
it A, Billy Wilder, B, Howard Hawks, C, Robert Mulligan, or D, David Lean?
I
gonna
gotta
go
with
David
my
Lean.
gut and say A.
That is incorrect for a 1-point steal, John Rocha. Is it A, Billy Wilder, B, Howard Hawks,
I'm going D.
C, Robert Mulligan, or D, David Lean?
Can you read the choices again?
Is it A, Billy Wilder, B, Howard Hawks, C, Robert Mulligan, D, David Lean?
Jesus.
5, 4.
I'm just throwing him out there, man.
B?
You said B?
B.
Howard Hawks is correct.
That's correct.
Wow, good for him. Good for, I would have
I mean, now
gotten
look
it.
at that.
The
7 to
thievery.
9.
Yeah.
Wow.
A
Jeez.
lot of
There's
Got
an
it. Not spin
Then,
this
see, this is
guy.
what I
Outlaw.
mean.
He's
Kalinowski,
stealing like Russell
4-point
Westbrook.
lead, and now it's down to a
your
2-point lead.
last
He hasn't
question,
scored 1 point
Mike,
yet.
this is for you.
Yes.
For 2 points, name the year that the film
Cool Hand Luke
Cool
came
Hand
out.
Luke was released.
I don't know. And what we have here is a failure to communicate. Of course, I'm going to quote that only famous line from that. You can see the look on him, Mike, too. It's like, this did not go the way I wanted.
Know it.
All right, is it A, 1967, B, 1966, C, 1961, or D,
I'm gonna go 66.
1969?
69.
That is incorrect. John Rocha.
Can I hear the choices again?
Your choices are for a 1-point steal. Is it A, 1967, B, 1966,
I'm saying 66.
C, 1961, or D, 1969? Go to 5,
The tension, man. The tension is palpable.
3, 2,
67.
1 point for John Rocha.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
And
Oh, you can just see the look of these balls.
bludgeoning,
Rocha's
but
just
not
like,
in the way
holy
you
crap, I
would
just
expect.
crapped
Mike
my pants.
Kalinowski going up front with
Kalinowski's
all
like,
the confidence of the world. He spins classic,
crap,
and
I'm
John
screwed.
Rocha, like a thief in the night, multiple
I'm
times.
telling you, I'm tied with Rocha right
He
now
gets all
in
these
terms of
points, and now all of a
Mike's
sudden he's only
score.
trailing Mike Kalinowski.
I mean, it's massive.
So,
It's
I
massive.
mean,
the second round luck streak of Mike Kalinowski,
I
kinda looked like it ran out.
I'd be tied with Rocha. Unfortunately, Rocha would then be, up essentially.
I mean, you joke.
So now I'm answering for Rocha. Now let's see how well I can do against Rocha. Mike right now has 9.
And then he wants the respin.
I have 7.
All of a sudden it lands
So
on
let's
Bond.
see how
We're
well
in
I
the
do
same
Rocha's
situation
questions.
because Mike knows a lot. He can get a lot of steals too. So this match is by no means over.
Absolutely not. Mike Kalinowski still at 1 point lead. I mean, he can do the exact same thing that John Rocha did.
And round it goes.
Oh, wow.
It looks like we are careening towards a spinner's choice. If it can make to the
80s, huh?
Interesting category.
Definitely like it better than
All right, so now
classics.
he's going to talk to Oracle Finstock.
All right, 1980s. You got.
But there's still
Fletch,
plenty of other
Flew, Back
categories
to the
on there
Future.
I would
You only have
rather
one for the
take.
rest of
I
your
would
life.
spin again.
Back to the Future.
That's the correct
Superhero quotes, 007.
Are you spinning? Clue's really good, but not Back to the Future. Oh, they're staying with the 1980s.
Oh, we stay with
Brad.
these. Okay.
answer. All right.
They're staying with the 1980s.
All right, let's see what we got here. Come on.
I lose on this. I lose on this.
All right, John Rocha.
Fucking Richard Attenborough. Damn.
Are you ready?
If I had heard British RAF, I would have guessed. All right. Yep.
All right, your category is 1980s. For your first question, in Ghostbusters 2, who is the subject of the evil painting?
Vigo the Carpathian.
I think I know, but can I get multiple choice?
Yes, you can. Is it A, Gozer the Destructor, B, Vigo the Carpathian, C, Mago the Corythian, or D, Uswick the Undying?
I should make you repeat those, but
Please don't.
B.
B. I
That is
told you it
correct.
was B.
There we go.
That puts me at 9.
Point
I'm already
at a
equal to
tie
Mike
game
and
as
equal
it
to
stands
Rocha right
Rocha
now.
has tied the game.
I'm actually doing better
And I
than
will
these
remind
guys.
everybody watching.
I'm not
if you're
tooting my
watching
own
from
arms.
home, you can, shout
I know
the
the
answer at
answers.
your TV, your computer screen. That's fine. If you're in the audience, do
The
not
eagle
even
of
think
Bombay
the correct
to the
answer. Do not
school,
even
Jamal
breathe it, do not
Daly.
agree with anything. Please keep the silence. Thank you.
All right. Question number 2. What song from the Top Gun soundtrack won Best Original Song at the
You got that
Academy
love and
Awards?
feeling. You got that love and feeling. Oh.
Should we give him the lead here?
The raw emotion.
That's why you love John
This
Rocha.
is why the fans fall in love with John Rocha.
It's not danger.
5,
Multiple choice.
4.
All right. Hey,
so
quiet
good.
down.
Hey!
Is it A, Danger Zone, B, Playing with the Boys, C, Take My Breath Away,
Nope.
or D, You've Lost
No,
That
you've
Loving
lost that
Feeling?
loving feeling.
God.
There's 2 choices.
There's only one correct one.
Yes.
I knew it, but I would have actually answered you
Take my
got
breath
that, which
away?
means I wouldn't have gotten
That is correct.
I'm
And
sure I
now
got
John
that right.
Rocha has the lead. Correct.
There you go. Talked over the actual answer. I believe it's
2
D.
choices.
There's only one correct one.
Yes.
5,
Take my breath away.
4.
That is correct.
Oh, I got that wrong.
And
Okay,
now John
I got that
Rocha
wrong.
has the lead.
I mean, I don't know if Kalinowski
John
would have
Rocha
got
has
picked it
the
up,
lead.
but
I got to say, that's very controversial. Playing with the Boys should have won. It's a great song to play volleyball
Please.
to.
Please.
It's Brad and I are going out there later.
Please. Cheap
Beach
Tricks
volleyball.
Mighty Wings. That's what should have won. All right.
All right, your next question. Who plays Paul Davenport, Susan's ex-boyfriend, in the
oh
film?
god, I
Big?
haven't watched Big in years. Who's got the face of a guy who's trying to keep a turd?
All right, is it A, John Hurd, B, Robert Loggia?
John Lovitz?
God damn it.
Is it B, Robert Loggia, C, Josh Clark, or D, John Lovett?
Robert Loggia.
John Hurd.
That is correct.
Oh, John Hurt. Okay, I would have gotten
For
that
another
right, too.
point, and
And he actually gets a point deducted for correcting me, but
it was Robert
Again,
Loggia, to be
I
fair.
can't give it to
I'm
Kalinowski
from
because there's
Texas.
no guarantee
It's from-
it's
Kalinowski would have known
Loggia,
that.
and it's fajitas.
I think it's the same way in all 50
And
states of the
quesadillas.
Union. It is quesadillas in Texas. I'll give you
Absolutely.
that.
All right, your
One
next
more
question. What actor starred as Officer Jack Ramsey in the 1984 sci-fi action film Runaway?
Runaway. Never even heard of this film.
It's a real official name.
Please tell me you go to multiple choice.
Bon Jovi song, Runaway.
I mean, you're already ahead. What's the worst that's going to happen? Go to multiple choice.
5,
You get it wrong. He gets it right, and you're still up by 1.
2.
Tom Selleck?
That is correct.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have
think
gotten
you
it.
knew that one.
Oh, you can see the look on Mike's
I
face
think
like,
he was
crap.
funning us. Either way.
Unfortunately, I didn't do so hot in that last round.
That's a monstrous
But I've
round
still got
2
9.
for
Rocha,
John
if
Rocha. Even
I'm
though
playing
the
as
score was
Rocha,
not
I've
gonna
got 9.
reflect
If
it,
I'm
we were
playing as
expecting
Mike,
some
I've got
offensive
8.
fireworks.
So
We're
I'm
getting
actually not
defensive
doing too
struggles
bad
so
still.
far,
I could still
but,
theoretically
I mean,
win.
I think for Mike Kalinowski to even still be in the match at this point is a credit to him. He only trails Rocha by 4 after spinning classics, which Rocha got a lot of stolen from him. Kalinowski not able to steal any of the 80s questions from Rocha, so it's 13-9, Brad. It's still anyone's match.
Oh, it's definitely still anyone's match. I mean, think about this. Mike Kalinowski going perfect in that round 1, getting that 9 points. John Rocha only having 5. I mean, this game is still close. It's still anyone's game.
And we move on to round 3. This is the round that will determine the match. In
we'll-
round number 3,
round
each
3.
competitor is going to give us a series of numbers. These
Dreams
numbers
are
can range
made
from 1
and
to 20.
crushed at the
Each
same
number you give
time.
us corresponds to a different category of movie, trivia, Schmoedown, know-how. We need 3 numbers from each competitor. Your first question you hear is worth 2 points. Your next one, 3 points. The last one, should we make it that far, is worth 5 big points. There is no penalty for missing a question in round 3, and there is no stealing in round number 3. So Mike is trailing John Rocha by 4. Outlaw, I'm going to go to you first. Your 3 numbers that feel lucky.
By the way, I'm cheering for
1 to
Bibiani when
20,
we
which
do
3
Bibiani
Washington
versus
Gentlemen's
Irwin.
Football
Not
Club
that I have anything
members of
wrong
the
wrong
greater
against
DC
him
area.
or anything I dislike him against
wish I
Irwin.
could.
Just I like Bibiani more.
Even's what got me here, so if I lose, that so be it. 4, 6, and 8.
4, 6, and 8. All right. Mike, you have a lot of double-digit numbers to choose from should you want that option.
I'll go 2, 12, and 14.
2, 12, and 14.
All right.
All right.
For the record,
Mike,
my numbers
Brad's
are
gonna
6,
be
8,
asking
and
you
11.
your questions. I'll be
Okay.
asking John his. So
In no
you
particular
trail
order.
by 4, so you're going to answer your
All right,
2
I'd be
pointer
answering.
first.
Technically, yeah,
And
I'm
you
still Mike, so
selected
I'd still be lower.
what
I'd still be
category,
answering
Brad?
first.
You selected 90s movies. All right, you ready for your first
90s
question, Mike?
Let's go for it.
What actress famously plays the first victim
Drew
in
Barrymore.
Scream?
Drew Barrymore.
That's correct.
All right.
Still would have to answer my
He's
3-pointer.
off
though,
and
before
rolling in
Rocha.
round number 3. He has cut the lead to just 2 points, and now he can take the lead if he gets this 3-point question right. What's the category, Brad?
All right, you selected number 12. That corresponds to the category of comedy. Nobody.
They only do it in
Wah,
round
It
wah,
one.
doesn't work
wah.
for me.
They only do it in
Okay, I'm
round
sorry.
one.
That's
sorry.
already
I
joke.
wanted to see if
Everyone
I could
laughs
get
at
it. But anyway.
comedy.
Your question. Who plays Jason Bateman's wife in 2018's
Oh, God.
Game Night?
Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams.
That's correct.
3 points.
All right, that
Mike
puts me at
Kalinowski
13.
back on
I'm
top
behind by 1 when it comes with
for the
Kalinowski
moment.
right now, but
And John
or
Rocha
as playing as Kalinowski.
is now stepping up to the mic.
But I'm
There will
tied
be
with
no
Rocha, so it's
TKO
Rocha's turn
had
to
here
answer.
today. John Rocha, you trail by 1, and now your 2-point question in round number 3. You selected number 4, and that corresponds to romance.
Romance, huh?
And your question. Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler star in what 1980 set romantic comedy?
80s set.
Wedding Singer.
John Rocha's back in the lead.
He said, I was about to say Wedding Singer.
And
Is that what he said? And I didn't hear it.
Brad star in what 1980 set romantic comedy?
The Wedding Singer.
Okay.
John Rocha's back in the lead.
I got that right. All right.
And
Now Kalinowski has to answer the 5 where he
we have
loses.
arrived
I'm
at
going to tell you
that
right now.
moment
I
in
don't
the
know how
match.
this is going to
Mike
end, but I
Kalinowski
think
keeps it right.
Kalinowski's
He's
going to
force
lose.
the hand to John Rocha. If Mike Kalinowski misses, John the Outlaw Rocha will advance.
Now, even if Mike gets it,
All right,
Rocha
Mike,
can still
you
win
picked
just
the
by
number
answering his
14,
5-pointer.
which corresponds to the category of dramas.
Dramas. Ooh. You can see the look
your
in Mike's face now. He's scared.
Who plays Michael Fassbender's intruding sister, Sissy,
Oh, God,
in
I did not know the
2011's
answer to that question.
Shame?
Oh, and I don't know if he does either.
Reaction I've ever seen.
Right.
Question is really
Ooh.
He has all 3 JT.
Not looking good for you, Mike.
5, 4.
He's got all of his repeats, though.
Who plays
So we're gonna get a
Michael
bunch of stalling
Fassbender's
going on
intruding
here.
sister, Sissy, in 2011's Shame? Still with 2 more of those repeats. I mean, the tension is in the room.
30 more seconds to play.
Either he knows it or he doesn't.
5, 4.
Oh, man, he's struggling.
Who
Because let's
plays
be honest,
Michael
from everything I've heard,
Fassbender's
Shame is a
intruding
really
sister,
great
Sissy,
movie and shows
in
just how good an actor Michael
2011's
Fassbender is.
Shame?
But how many of us actually saw
I
it?
don't know. Is it Rachel Weisz?
And your
Yeah. And Rocha's the winner.
John.
Rocha's and they give a gentlemanly handshake despite the fact they smack talk a lot. And that's good sportsmanship right there. But damn. Whoo! I wouldn't have gotten that one right, but unfortunately, Rocha beat me. I don't know if I would have beaten Mike only because I didn't get to answer the 3-pointer or the 5-pointer. I might have beaten Mike. I was at 12 points on Rocha's score, but because Mike was at 14, so I could have forced him. But it is what it is. But yeah, that was the fight between Rocha and Mike Kalinowski. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I always have fun doing this. Carrie, I hope we'll have fun doing it. I got to pick up some whiteboards and dry erase markers though. So I'm gonna just see you in a little while, and then react to the Bibiani versus Irwin one. I'm gonna just bump the who would win for today up to tomorrow. Just easier to do it. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.